Barrie, this is the first time we work together, and we start with the biggest project imaginable.
We waited long enough to work with each other, so why not start with the ring cycle? I mean, you know, let's not beat about the bush here. You've done the ring, I've done the ring. We know our ring. But to start on a bare, blank page is very exciting, because I think you're doing things that you didn't do last time.
Absolutely.
And I'm completely not doing what I did last time.
We start with Das Rheingold, and Das Rheingold is, well, we can call it a prelude to the other three magnum opus, and it's very much like a play.
Rheingold, as we've always said, is that link to the Greek satire play. You have a very large epic quality because it begins with the birth of time or the birth of life. But once that's done, we're into a very specific domestic world here. It's a family drama.
As a musician, I see it as revolutionary just from the very get-go.
With Wagner, like with Shakespeare or like with Greek drama, there are 1,000 choices, aren't there, musically and dramatically? I mean, we've tried lots. We say, let's try this. No, more piano, more diminuendo there. Should we try there? Put the emphasis on that word. I mean, this is the fun of rehearsals.
All right, are we ready? Try not to do the little stops, Francis. Keep walking. That's it. 4.6 billion years.
For me, it was important, I think, to find a starting point that the audience could go, aha, that could develop. And that starting point for me was to actually put Erda, Mother Earth, on stage from the very beginning of the cycle. As we go through the next three installments, the audience will realize more and more what this means, that Mother Earth is dreaming. So even though we tell the story of the gods and the family and the Albrecht and the Rhine maidens, whatever, Mother Earth becomes an active participant of this in our production.
The work with the singers, and I think it's most of your work too, is to get a specific expressivity. The words have to be filled with meaning and understanding. Well, it's too relaxed. It's way too relaxed. Yeah, and it's it's a little bit out of control. Two before the third scene. We're always looking that the singers are listening to the other singers, because often a performance will fall because the singer who's not singing has gone...
Thinking about what they're having for dinner.
Yeah. Everything has to tell the story.
For me, it was very important in this production and in our cycle that we had singing actors, which I think Wagner only works with singing actors.
The way they look, the way they move, the way they twitch their eyes, the way they listen, but it must be coaxed from you and I throughout the process.
You cannot create great theatre under stress, under authoritarianism. You cannot create theatre where the singers or the actors are feeling judged in a bad way. You and me, I always said, the conductor and the director, for the singers, we're the safety net. They're the trapeze artists. Yeah. They're the ones doing the extraordinary things up there. And you and me are human safety nets in the rehearsal room.
For me as a conductor, I've got to know the production inside out. To imbue the orchestra with that sense of theatre, of drama, perhaps to a greater degree in Rheingold than in any of the other pieces, because the timing is, everything is so taut. Either you catch that moment or you've missed it. And from a musical standpoint, we've got to conjure water, the Rhine, I've got to conjure fire, I've got to conjure marital strife, marital bliss, evil, sentimentality. And I think that as a conductor, you better be interested in the theatre, otherwise Forget it. To embark on a ring in my last season, actually, I'll be coming back to do the other operas, but no longer as music director in this house, which is going to be a little bit strange, but I'm so happy that this project has coincided with the time that you could do it.
And here in London to do it with
And
you.
here, yeah.
I mean, it really is, it's not just a ring cycle, it's the Antonio Pappano, Barrie Kosky ring cycle for London, for Royal Opera. And I think that for audiences also, you know, it's a bittersweet feeling because after so many extraordinary years, you're leaving your home. Yeah. But you're coming back. So it's a goodbye, but then it's a hello. And I think that's a wonderful thing. And as you said, to do that with the ring is, yeah, it's a privilege.
Thank you.